Boo! Hello, always Dizzy here. Going to start with puzzle streak of 42, as I always do before I play any games. Going to start in 30 seconds from now. You broke even yesterday on the rating gain / loss. Have a little bit of a stomach ache, which is well deserved based on how crappy I've been eating lately. Have some water in front of me. Have a busy day tomorrow. And yeah, okay, going to start in a couple of seconds from now. Here we go. Okay, it looks like mate in one. Looks like a fork. Smells like teen spirit. What did that even mean? Mate in two. Free bishop. Win the H pawn. Mate in two. This old nugget. Hookmate is what I was trying to say. Black. Outside passed pawn. This is actually a bars rule. Hello, Vivek. I'm surprised though, because the problem is our king needs to be here on d5 for it to be bard's rule. The king needs to be on e5 rather. That's the difference. Oh boy. Okay, black. That one shocked me. I thought that was definitely correct. Black. I have a check and then a check and then a check. Three of these are a little hard. Some of them. Take. Check. Can I do something there? Like, why can't I just take? Actually, it's checkmate here. Whoopsies. Check. Mate. Just do this. Check, check, mate. Fork. No, Mimsevich has not been here. I have a check. That would be equal material, but I mean, I like the position. Checkmate. Mate in one threat here. He has to sack the queen. for the rook. We are black, checkmate. White. I can win the knight, and I'm up 3 pawns. 21. Check. Mate. Whoa, I'm in check. What is going on here? So probably king h1. And then I'm just taking the bishop. I don't like that one. Black. Find the best move for black. We are black. So check, and then I can queen. Can I stop? I mean, it's going to be hard for him, I figure. White. My brain is starting to slow down here. White to move. So I'm up the exchange right now for 2 pawns. So it's more or less equal. But I have the opportunity to take his knight. Okay, 24. Can I go check? Nope. Takes. I might have rook c2. And then queen b2, check. Would that be mate? Dang. Bing, check. No, he can go king d3. I mean, I could then go queen c2 and then take the rook. Yeah. I win the rook at the end there, I think. Check. If it goes to a1, I can take. Check. King h7, check. It's still a lot of work there. Oh, then I have bishop c2 at the end. Black to move, check. Take, push. Queen. And then I have check, and he's got a step. I'll have a skewer at the end. (27) Check. No, I didn't say that. Well, there's bishop f4, and then kind of like a kill box. Should be a mate in 2 here. 28. Check. 29. Check. Okay, so he has to go rook f7. And queen g6. He can defend one of two ways. But then I have rook h8. If bishop g7, rook h8 is mate. If rook g7, yeah, that should be winning. Check. Takes queen g6. Either the rook or the bishop here. And then I have rook h8. $30. So I have a check. And then knight d2. I win his queen. He can... Yeah, that should be winning. 31. There's a fork here. So can I go check? Okay, so how about check first? Hello, Sun Tzu. If rook takes, then I give another check, bishop takes, and then I have a fork. And it's actually mate. If he takes with a bishop first, I have, again, knight f6. 32. You're just back from chess club. I'm back from chess club too. Okay, black. So how about check? Mate. 33. Rook c8. He's looking good. What if he goes queen f1? We had about 10 people today. Actually, no. If you count people that left and came back, you count them. We had 13 total. Including me. So rook c8 looks nice, but queen f1, I don't know what I'm doing. I mean, I could take on a3 then. Then he's in trouble. That makes sense too. Okay, what did I miss here? Rook a1. I thought, for some reason, I thought I could still take on a3, but I can't. I should have certainly seen rook d3. Oh, well, from the beginning. Oh, boy. Skewer at the end. Is check, and then here, but then there's rook a e1. Rook a e1. Yeah. Plus there's king g1, which I'm not sure what I'm doing. But you'd think it's h3. I got lazy on this one. I didn't fully calculate. I just didn't see any other idea. I'm getting mated if I if I queen. I might have to get a knight. I might have to get a knight. Oh wait, no. It's check. Okay, yeah, sorry. Check. Can I afford to take on f2? Check, and then take the queen. I could also take the queen right away, except there's a fork, so we must do this. We must take here. 20. I have a check. 21. I have a fork. 22. I have a check. I also have a check here. 23. I can just take. 20. Whoop, it's still going for some reason. We only have one move. 24. I have a check. And then a check, and then I take the bishop. If he goes here, I can take 25. I have a check, check, mate. 26. I have a check. He can't go there because it's mate. If he comes here, then I have checkmate. It's just mate. Mate everywhere. 27. Black. Check. Mate. And, oh, I thought this was mate. This is mate. This is mate. Where's mate? Check. Where's mate here? Yeah, this is mate. 28. Check. Check. And then I win the queen. 29. Hello, crazy run. There's rook g8. No, there's not. Nobody said that. Nobody said that. I could take and then fork. Is that good enough? I'm up the exchange. It's good enough. 29, 30 actually. Check. And then I can take the B shot. Does the order matter? It probably does somehow. I don't see how it matters, but I feel this is a safer option. I wonder why bishop d4 doesn't work. Why would this not work? They both seem to work to me. I don't understand. I don't understand. C3, I mean, I'm just moving the bishop back. They both seem to work. I mean, I would play this in a blitz game. But why does bishop d4 no worky? Why it no worky? Maybe like rook e1 or something is a problem. Even though it shouldn't be. It might be a problem. Yeah, so I'm just going to take this way. I'm going to look at this with Yanjin. I think rook e1 was the problem though. I'm going to look at this one. I think rook a, yeah, it's rook e1. Okay, how do I get to the next one? 31. Whoops, what's going on? Okay, 31. 10 viewers now. I have no pieces. Can I not just go here? He can give a checky and a checky. But then I take with the queen. Should be fine. This is a stupid puzzle. 32. I don't want to take here because of Russian Zugs. So we take here, we have a lifeline back. If he takes, then I take. I'm up a piece. I could also, well, in this case, I can just take on d1 immediately. 33. Black to move. I don't just, my king's just better here. I have a passed pawn. Now he does have a, no, he doesn't even. Yeah, he can sack here though. Even then I'm still better. He doesn't. Computer, I thought rook g7 would be better. Okay, but white to move. Can I not take the rook? Am I confused? I could also queen. But why can I not just take the... Oh, this is why. Okay, that answers that. Okay, so let's say I queen and then I get checkmated. We don't like that. So I could go rook f takes e2. This is no longer a problem. It nearly is. Nearly is a problem, but not an actually problem. And if he takes here, I can queen. So this should be fine. Yeah, this is not a problem. 35, white. What's wrong with this? Well, I'm not actually up material. If I go queen g2, I'm attacking two pieces. I could also just, maybe I could just take here. There's a lot of options here. I'm going to minimize chat. See you guys later. Yeah, I could do this as well. I'm kind of wanting to just go queen g2 though. But I am down a knight. Yeah, because so if I start this way, he doesn't even have to recapture there. Well, yeah, he doesn't even have to. Okay, so I take the rook. This puts me up the exchange. If he moves to knight, I take the queen. So this should be good. He could move the queen somewhere, like to d6. But I think I can take and then just check. I have rook g2, check, king h2, bishop g2, bishop g3 takes, and I think check, rook g2, check. Does he have perpetual? He can't go on that diagonal. He can't even go in that file. I hope I can survive that. I think I'm taking here. What was the whole line? Yeah, this. And possibly I even just take the knight, like, and try to defend with these two pieces. But yeah, I'm taking that. And then can I just go rook f2? Rook f2. His knight has nowhere scary to move. Same thing with his queen. Nothing too scary, I don't think. Because I should be able to take, and then it's going to be hard for him to do much there. And if he recaptures, then I have queen f2. And again, he could move the queen, but I should be fine there. So, okay, that was a long one. 36. Chat is minimized. Hopefully my script is working. Somebody in the chat, please tell me if the script is working. If it says above me that chat is minimized, that would be appreciated. So I could threaten mate in 1. You know, he deals with it somehow. And then what? What have I achieved? Then I can fork. That looks good to me. I just need to make sure he can't attack my queen, but this looks good. And then here, and then take. Okay, 37. Okay, can I take here? I can. Check, check. I get the queen back and its mate. I saw that fast. I saw that fast. 38. Is his queen trapped? Is queen be trapped? Verifying. 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 Execute. Take. 39. Check. King takes. Check. King h8. I don't have anything there. I'm down a bishop. I got a lot of pawns though. There's h6. h6 looks good. You know, if he moves the queen somewhere, then I take here. So h6 looks pretty good. And then we take, because we're threatening h7 now. 40. Lordy, look who's 40. So if he first of all, if he doesn't capture, I'm just going to queen here. So he must capture on c2. And then I have a fork here. So check, bang. 41, last one. White to move. How do we get at his king? Can we just go, whoa, no, sir. E7, there's this check though. I can take, okay, so E7, let's say rook E8. Who do we appreciate? That's a whole, I don't know about that. On the bubble here, could I survive this? Because I don't, if I can survive, I don't think he can survive. I don't think he can survive here. So, can we survive? So first of all, if queen g4, king h1, queen c3, and we might be in trouble there. So I might actually go to h2. So here, queen g4, king h2, there's no more checks. No more checks. I mean, he could sack the queen, but there's no more checks. So I go queen e7, queen g4, king h2. The only other move for him is rook g5. And again, ooh, that one is actually painful. No, I can just take it. Yeah, so this should be winning. Yeah, we just take. And I should be able to just take here. But those pawns are menacing. But I have to take. So, okay, I'm going to open up chat, get one wrong on purpose. So not too bad, 34 minutes. Not the fastest, but I'll take it. Wow, 19 viewers. Look at that. People watch my stream. Okay, I'm going to play a game now. Time for a game. 19 viewers. I gained a lot of subscribers yesterday. Okay, we have rook takes. Almost muffed up there on the pre-move. Ooh, what do we do here? What do we do here? Nothing different. Knight c3, I'm thinking. Yeah, I want him to push the d pawn. I don't want to commit here, but I can I mean, I could play b3, but I don't think that's what we want to do against. He's playing a good setup here. I could still go to b. Oh, you know what? Yeah, I'm gonna go b3 or bishop e2. I think I might go b3. I might go b3 here. It's a weird move. But somebody's got to play it. Yeah, knight f6, and okay, yeah, we'll go bishop b2, and then he'll castle. Yeah, so he knows what he's doing, unfortunately. I'm going to play bishop e2 then, because I can't wait any longer. And then, yeah, he knows what he's doing. Rook takes, knows what he's doing. I could go knight e5, or should I castle first? This isn't going anywhere, so let's castle. But he's got a nice setup against the bird. He knows what he's doing, but at least one of us does. At least one of. What are you guys talking about? There's logarithm and algorithm. There's algorithm and logarithm. But did you know that stewardesses, you type all with your left hand? Stewardesses. It's the only word. It's the longest word you type with only your left hand. Everybody give it a try. Stewardesses. Okay. Knight e5. There's knight h4, which doesn't do anything. I mean, it's not the worst move in the world. How come nobody pressed enter? Okay, yeah, but knight h4. It's not the worst move in the world. But it doesn't. I don't see what I'm doing there. So I'm probably going to go knight e5. Let's just play that. Get that over with. Yeah, stewardesses. The longest word with only the left hand. I wonder what the longest word with the right hand is. Oh, there we go. Sun Tzu said it. Okay, I got to focus here. Enough phone talk. I've got d3. I have rook c1. I have d3. So d3, can he do painful things to me? I don't know. Maybe, but let's just have some faith and let's not flag. So let's just make a move. And yeah, I'm a little bit concerned about d4 or c4. So let's look at those concerns. Yeah, so this is, I'm kind of scared of this type of thing. I might have to go to b1. Oh, look at that. Okay, he's got b4, but not really. This has to be decent. I'm giving him this temporarily. So I don't really want to take this though. Okay, so bing bang. That is annoying. I could threaten this, but no, I'm just going to get trapped eventually. And I don't want to take once. But I might have to. And I'll go this or do this now. What about knight b4? Because I'm hitting d4 now. c2 is very weak. He might have rook c8. I have rook c1. No, I don't. Not anymore. Yeah, that's annoying because here he still has rook c8. Oh no. Yeah, he do. He do go down. Problems. Yeah, this is not looking good for me. So knight b4, rook c8. I guess I could take here. Okay, I'm gonna go here. Okay, can he defend this? I mean, he might be able to, but I'm gonna play it. Yeah. So if he goes to c8, my knight defends c2. And if he kicks me out, I'm still taking on d4. This is a problem. Well, not if I take, no, it's okay. I'm okay there. I'm okay there. Okay, he's thinking now. But yeah, he had a good setup against the bird, so he knew some basic ideas about how to play against a bird. But still, you can only go so far because you never ever play. You play against a bird in 1% of your games, so you're going to very quickly become unacquainted with the position. Okay, but I better have a game plan here. So if he goes knight c6, do I want to take? Yeah, I'll just take and then grab this. So he's got a discovery though. It could get a little tricky. You know, takes knight d4. This knight discovers. I mean, yeah, he's going for it. Bing bang boom. This knight goes now to d5. Takes rook b1. I might be okay there. We shall see. Yeah, I used there's a course on Chessable. Raven Sturt's Lifetime Repertoire. I just started learning it like a couple months ago. I'm normally an e4 player. Yeah, so I was planning to take here. The discoveries are scary, but he does have this fork at the end, like takes rook b1. Wait, then he's got this version to. This could be so. Yeah, so takes knight d. Sorry, I already forgot what I was looking at. I forgot where this was going. Knight d5, because he's got this fork at the end. But I can probably play like c3 or something. So I'm going to take. At worst, I think I have c3. Worst case scenario. Yeah. Worst case scenario, I have to go c3. But I got to calculate. Oh, I can also take here on c6. But this is getting really tricky. So I could also take here. There's so many possibilities. Okay. So I take on c6. Queen here. Then takes, and I'm fine. I mean, he has to move the queen. And I'm going to take the bishop. I'm going to do this. Oh, wait. There is this as well, which is tricky. So again, I take. Take. I go knight c6. He's got the bishop pair, but I'm up material. Okay. So he'll have the bishop pair. I'll have an awkward knight. Oh shit. I totally missed this. But he doesn't have time. I just go king h1. Oh, he still has his fork after. Okay, I missed this. Do I have d4? No. I just missed this. Okay, so king h1. Maybe I might be lost now. I have his wishing dog though if he's not careful, because he doesn't have time to take my rook. Yeah, he goes for that first. Okay, that's interesting. I am down a piece already though. That's too bad. Okay, well, that's not good. Wow, why did he not go here? Okay. We do this. But I'm just down. I've got pawns for the piece, though. I have pawns for the piece. Cash for clunkers. I've got 2 pawns for the knight. But I've got no time on the clock. I'm trying to stay positive, but I would rather be black here. Yeah, that's too bad. I got tactical there. I missed queen b6. Knight. I didn't have to go knight c6. Okay, there's this, but I can attack him again. If he goes here, I guess we don't like that. So let's move quickly. I just dropped a pawn, or did I? Okay, so e5. Well, this drops his knight, so we like that. Okay, we're back in the game. We're back in the game, but I have no time. Do I have g4 almost? He wants in here. What can I do? This. I don't have time. I'm going to minimize chat so that scrolling doesn't bother me. He can take c2 here. Can he just do this? I'm threatening check. Okay, so he defends it. Here, almost. Okay, so he moves back. Then I can push. But then he's got f5 stuff. Yeah. G4. And then double up. Dare I? This is pretty daring. I'm exposing my king, but I want to double up here. This, I don't know. I don't have much time. And then we can do this here. Okay. Somebody's in jail. And it ain't me. How does this work? He can take here, so I better take this. Oh, I shouldn't have done that. No, let's not give him play. Shit, I'm wasting time. Okay. Pick up the pace. Man. Quick. Move quick. Stop flagging every game. Move. Move. Oh, we get a pawn now. Move, 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 move. Move, move, move. Move, 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 move. Move, 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 move. Move, move, move. Move, 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 move. Move, move, move. Move, move, move. Move, 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 move. Should be in good shape now. I just have to keep moving. Just move. Just move, son. Move. Move, 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 move. Dark squares. Dark squares. Dark squares. I should have played b4. It was my plan and I forgot. Push the pawns. Push the pawns. Push them. Push them. Push them. Move, 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 move. Move, move, move. 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 Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. Okay. I didn't get flagged for once. For once, I didn't get flagged. We like to move it. We like to move it. 21 viewers. Look at that. Okay. Well, for once, I don't get flagged. Cheers. Okay, so he played very well. That was a pretty good game because I won. No, it was a pretty good, like he played against the bird almost perfectly. I mean, there's so many good ways to play against the bird. And he got a better position out of the opening. But the thing is, even if you get a better position against the bird out of the opening, you still have to know how to play against it in the middle game, right? So, which he did do a pretty good job. And then they got really tactical in the middle game, and then stuff happened. So let's take a look at that before we look at it with the computer. Yeah, so he was delaying pushing the D5 pawn so that I can't pin the knight, and he went for this kingside fianchetto. I honestly forget how to play against this. But my strategy was to delay developing my light squared bishop until I was hoping he would commit like the D pawn and then knight c6. So I delayed it as long as possible. But now I can't wait any longer. So I pushed it. So as soon as I committed the bishop, he plays d5. So yeah, I went knight e5 right away, e6, and yeah, I thought like, yeah, this was this was confusing. I ended up playing knight b5 after. I'm not sure if d3. Well, I kind of have to play d3 though. I wonder if knight e5 is premature here. Like if I should play d3 first. I'm not sure. We'll see after the game. Fortunately, knight b5, sorry, seems to work, but it's like it's my only move. And then things already start to get a little bit tactical here. And I took on c6 because I was a little bit greedy. I was originally going to go this route, bishop b1, but that's still a little complicated. I'm not sure if I would have been okay there. I just didn't see queen b6. I did not see queen b6. So I don't know if taking on f5 if I'm holding or not. Knight a4, you guys are saying after d4? Here, knight e4. Oh, I'm not considering that. Because where am I going after that? That looks terrible to me. But Vivek's always right, so it's probably a good move. But no, I would not want to play knight a4. You said after d4. You said you had the option of knight a4 after he pushed d4. That's what you said. Yeah, so we had this, and yeah, I'm down a piece. I do have 2 pawns for the piece, but I would rather be black here. And then he blundered it back. I was very fortunate for that. Yeah, he blundered it back, and then obviously it's easy from there. And then he lets me trade everything. Okay, let's look at that with the engine. And I'll load this up in CPT through the magic of television. There we go. We're going to go here, 125. I was looking at this position from a game I played earlier today. Let me just update it. But we got a bird win. We like bird wins. Okay, so let's look this up. Bing, bang, boom. Bing. Okay, so what was this game? Let's see if can I remember. He played g6. Oh my god, e4. So Raven has e4 here. The only time we play e4. I do not remember that. Okay. Do I mind talking a little about the chessable course? Did I get the video? I didn't get the video. You don't know if it's worth it? Well, Chessable actually has a very solid 30-day money-back guarantee. It sounds like I work for them. I don't work for them. I don't get a commission. But they do have, because I did use their 30 money-back day guarantee before. Because I bought a video for a course. I did not like the course. And I think I got something by Sam Shanklin before, and I couldn't start. No disrespect to him, but I couldn't stand him. I just did not like his video. It's just too. But there, no questions asked. They'll give you a full refund pretty easily without any hassles. So you could always try it out and then get your money back if you don't like it. But what I would recommend is you buy the course. And the course comes with a little bit of free video, like a couple hours worth of free video. But if you want like the full 24 hours of video, then you got to pay for it. I would recommend just getting the course first and then adding the video later if you really like the book. Okay, but give me a second because I want to give it a different position. This has nothing to do with anything that you guys need to know about, but just, I always like to have CPT running on the openings that I'm working on. Oh yeah, this was C4. I already looked at that earlier today. Okay. Somebody explain it to them so I don't have to explain it. You guys know what I'm talking about, right? Do you guys understand what I'm doing right now? I've never had that before. I've never had this. Okay, so this will run. Oh, crazy run. Let's not do that again. Well, I don't run it for a specific period of time. I run it till it steps 49. That's what I do. Okay, so that's set to go. Back to the game. So I was losing in the middle game, and then he blundered it right back. But yeah, interesting. So against this setup, Raven has E4, but I think against D5, G6, I don't think, E4 doesn't make sense anymore. Okay. Yeah, I forgot that he has E4 there. I think it rings a bell now. I think he goes for this, he called it this Irish, what do you call it? Like Irish Stonewall? Or what did he call it? No, Irish center, I think he calls it. I think he's going for I think he might go for something like this, and you just get a big center against this kingside fianchetto. Anyways, what I played was okay, just not ideal. Computer is saying bishop b5 here. Thought about it, but this was more or less okay. It's maybe at this point, yeah. So there was d4 right away. Yeah, there was also d4 right away. Maybe that's partly why, because of this d pawn running, maybe that's partly why Raven has e4 on move 2. Yeah, but this was more or less okay. Not perfect play, but it was playable. And then this was a blunder, yeah, because of queen b6. So taking on f5 would have been losing. Yeah, I wasn't sure if it was or not. Oh, so wait. Yeah, he gets the exchange. He gets the exchange here. I thought, okay, I thought I didn't. Oh, then he gets this. That's why it doesn't work. No, but I could take it with a king. Yeah, so this is still playable. This is still playable. This is still playable. Where was I? So it wants queen e1 just to avoid this fork. And then, wow, then knight c6. Then it gets sharp again. To get one reprieve from the sharpness, and then it continues again. This will be maybe a little simpler. Gamma, yeah, I hope you like it. Let me know what you think, be honest. You said you're about 1150, right? So as I say, like the first few chapters is just going to be like, obviously you know how the pieces move and stuff, but honestly, I recommend reading that anyway, because you might be surprised. There was probably a couple little things you don't know. I had a FIDE master go over the book, and there were a few things he didn't know in the book. So I would recommend reading the whole book, because the first few chapters you won't learn anything, but there's still some interesting tidbits in there. History and the like. You probably won't start really learning notable things until like at least a third way through, but I'm sure you'll learn stuff even at 1150. Is there some theoretical? Can you read the book to improve? No, you're too strong, but there's probably stuff in there that you don't know, as I say. Even if it's just historical notes. Is there some theoretical? There is some endgame theory in there. But it's, yeah. Okay, sorry. Where was I? I mean, I've shown you guys the book, right? What was it? Did you buy the soft cover or the hard cover or a different one? Are there annotated games? No, I didn't include any of my games. There is a special collection of videos. There's actually a lot of video. I recorded a crap load of videos. It depends who you order it from, though. No. Even if you order it, no, you'll have access to the videos. I forget. I did like I analyzed like 20. I forget how many, but like 20 beginners games, and I analyzed the whole game, what they could have done better. And there's a lot of other videos as well. I forget how many hours of videos there are. It might be like 10 hours of videos or something. There's a lot. Yeah, but if you go through like every single move in the game, in the book, there's actually a lot. Like it would take you a while to go through it. If you go through it properly, it'll take you quite a long time. It looks like it looks like you could get through it quickly, but no, I mean, it might take you it should take you over a month, I would say, to go through it properly. There's really a lot. I worked really hard on this. Okay, back to the game. Sorry. Yeah, so Queen E1 was best, but there were other decent moves too. Yeah, I don't like to toot my own horn, but I am proud because I worked really hard on the book and I kept it a secret it was a year and a half of development. And of course, I had a team working behind me, like a whole publishing team, like a really good managing editor and their copy editors, and there's a big team behind it. So it's really the thing I'm most proud of in my life. Yeah. Okay. So where was I? Hello, Silver Sun. Where was I? Yeah. So moving on. Well, there's nothing else. He just blundered the knight, so I got lucky. Okay, but we got a bird win, and we are happy with having a bird win. Let's play another. White again. We'll continue with the bird. Oh my God, we've got a frums. Buckle up, buckle up. Can I remember the theory here? The answer is no, but it's going to be exciting. Whoa, he forgot. Okay, that's funny. He knew it's one of the pawns, but it's the wrong pawn he thrusted. How do I get money? I get royalties on the book. I also had a large cash advance before I wrote the book. Okay, I'm going to minimize chat because I want to focus. So it's funny. G5 is the main line. He forgot theory here, but this could still be dangerous. I don't think it is though, because he's not threatening anything. But it's still throwing me off regardless. The question is, how do I want to respond to it? I could go D4. E3, I'm kind of scared of F4. D4 seems the most risk-free in my eyes. Because then I'm stopping G5. So I'm going to go D4. Oh man, life is so much less stressful with chat minimized. Okay. Oh, so maybe he had this. Maybe this is a plan. Maybe it's even a move. Maybe it's Maybelline, but F5, knight F6. He wants to get the knight there. So pinning makes sense to me. He could start with a check, but as long as my king doesn't go to f2, I'm fine. So I am going to pin him, because why wouldn't I? Okay, so okay, that makes sense. I might try to just castle queenside as soon as possible. So should I go knight c3 here? And then he's going to go queen e8 or something. I'll go queen d. Oh, there is this. So at that point, I will take the knight. Okay, but let's go knight c3. Let's not waste time. Yeah, so queen e8. I think I'm going to grab the knight on f6. He doesn't release. Oh, he's just trying to stop knight d5. But okay, well, I'm going to go queen d2. If knight d4, I should be able to just take. So bishop b4 is annoying, but I think I'm okay there. I'm going to go queen d2. Hopefully I'm not missing anything. And I just want my king safe. That's all I want. That's all I want. He really needs to get out of this pin. That's what I feel. Like he should play queen e8. So if he plays queen e8, do I want to still grab the knight there? Or should I castle? Okay. I think I'm just going to castle here. So let's get that done. He might go bishop b4, but I think I can go king b1. Maybe. Bishop b4, king b1, knight e4. Could get murky. It takes... No, I should be okay there. Yeah, bishop b4. Okay, well, he's really letting me get away with murder here. Knight e5, knight bd7. Takes is okay. I could go e3. There's always this to be concerned about. Takes. I got two pieces under attack. It's a little iffy. Takes. I can come here. I think that's playable. Yeah, he's always dangerous, though. The Franz is dangerous. I could go king b1. King b1, knight e4, knight e, takes, knight e5. Okay, I'm going to go king b1. Hopefully I didn't miss anything there. I might have, but hopefully I didn't. Knight d5, there's a check threat possibly. Okay, so I'm wasting a lot of clock time. I have e3. His knight is dominated here. I might go e3. Ooh, but then my bishop is once again segregated. E3, there's h6. I'm kind of obligated to take. I mean, you could argue something like this. Oh, maybe this f5 move is viable. Yeah, I mean, there's 95, but it's more glam than substance. Okay, I'm going to go e3 with a lot of hesitation there. Oh, shit. I don't know. I'm scared. Oh, this... I don't know. e3... Okay. Okay, yeah. Knight e4... I have to take... Okay, no, I still would have been okay there. Yeah, I'm obviously getting scared. Okay, I can go knight e5. I'm hitting c6. I'm scared of discoveries, though. Like, I'm always scared of this bishop. I should almost just take to ease some of these concerns I have. I could also go h4, which might also ease some of them. I mean, I could take and then come in here. I'm obviously scared. He could also take with the pawn or the rook or the bishop. The bishop would be pretty concerning. I'm playing so scared here. Yeah, this is a threat now because I move this and then he's got 94. I could go bishop d3. That stops some of these threats. But then he still had the discovery on this bishop. Okay, I'm tired of this bishop having discovery issues, so I'm going to grab that. I am up a pawn, so we're going to do that. So bishop f6, and then, yeah. He's causing me too much anxiety here. I might go 92 because this is a decent square. Could also wait for him to push pawns first. What about e4? E4, b4. And then I'm in trouble. So come in here first. Ugh. Okay, we'll do this. I burned a lot of time here. Very scared. This f5 move, I'm sure it's not good because I would have seen it earlier in other games. But he's still putting lots of pressure on me. So it definitely seems like a playable move. Okay, so what am I scared of now? Maybe c5. c5, can I go d5? Bishop f7. Or actually, I might go knight up. I think I'll go knight f4 because I've got 2 pieces under attack here now. Although I don't know how bad I want to take on b5. That opens up b file. But yeah, c5, I'm thinking knight f4. He might be trying for tricks, like, or I guess he can't do that. Okay, so so he immediately stopped. Okay, hopefully he's not watching my stream. I'm very paranoid because I was threatening this. I was threatening it. I don't know. This looks problem. I don't know what to do here. Okay, I'm just going to go h3 while I formulate a plan. I'm thinking of something like this. Well, we don't want that yet. I don't want to play b3. That's a hook. Can I let him come in? I don't want him in. b3, a5. He's coming in. How do I control this? I can move the knight, I guess. We'll try this. He's playing too well. I don't like it. Okay, this forces b3. It forced b3 anyways. God, he played very well. Oh God, I really burned way too much time. Okay, he doesn't go in, so he wants to do some type of discovery. And he might have one. He might have a discovery, but I can't afford to. Oh shit, I forgot about it. Yeah, I just said it. Yeah, I just said it. Well, he just outplayed me. That's all there is to it. Yeah, as soon as I played it, I just forgot about queen d5. Okay, I don't know why he has to think about this. Why play queen d5 and then think about it? I don't know why he had to think about that move. Oh well. I'll try to learn something from the game, even though it feels kind of weird. Just strange for him to set that trap up and then play queen d5 and then not take right away. But anyways, try to be. Don't insinuate. Try to just. We'll learn something from the game after. I think I played it pretty well. I just burned too much time, being paranoid. And then got into a little bit of time trouble. Because I don't think he was. So am I threatening b4? b4, bishop e7, or b5, I mean b5, bishop e7. I mean, I really have nothing here. Knight e5. No, I really don't have anything here. I'm so low on the clock. I mean, I'm dead, but I'm hoping he mouse slips, basically. It's my only chance here. Because he just trades everything off. He's up a piece. My king is weak. I've got no hope here. He could even sack a piece here. It's very dangerous for me. He could even sack here. It's very dangerous for me. So we'll do this. Okay, I mean, bishop e7 makes sense. And I really don't have too much. He can trade rooks and then rook f8. I need a miracle. You know, rook f8. I take. He takes with the bishop. Trading. I don't know. Yeah, he just plays everything I said. Okay. I don't know why he has to think here, but he can just challenge me now. His thinking times are weird, but I got to stop insinuating stuff. But his thinking times are definitely odd. Bishop a3. Doesn't do anything. I can't do anything either, though. Can I push? But I like that diagonal for my queen. He can go here. Mate threat. Okay. What do I think about this? I'll take him up on this offer, because if I get over his pawns, I can get a draw. If I can get all of his pawns, I need all of his pawns. I need all of his pawns. I need all of his pawns. Hopefully he's not watching my stream. He's been playing very well, finding all of my plans. This is dangerous too, but okay. We just want... I just want all of his pawns. Okay, I'll go here. Because this he just goes here. And then I could come back, I guess. But I am ready to sack it. But I need this pawn. So I'm going to try to get it. I'll run. Okay, he's got this, right? Well, I'll go here anyways. I only have 39 seconds. I'm going to flag. This is, I mean, okay, I'll trade this one off. I'll trade it off. Even though I could try to get it for free. I'm going to trade it off. And then I need the G7 pawn now. At all costs. I need to get here. But he won't let me do that. I need... Okay, I should just go back to my plan before he gets this. Oh, I just dropped something. Okay, I need G7. I guess it's actually hard for him to trade off a bishop. No, he could probably trade it off. Okay, let's go there. Okay, let's push. I need the G7 pawn. I need the G7 pawn. Don't know why he let me do that. I guess he didn't have a choice. Okay, I need G7. I need G7. Give me G7. Oh my God, my time. Don't pre-move that. Here. Yeah, oh, okay. Yeah, he'll flag me. This is a draw, but he'll flag me. Yeah. Oh well, I have the moral, whatever. I mean, I held him to a draw. I just needed 2 seconds here, you know. Munash, I'm not lost. You should look up basic endings to know that this is a draw. Wow, just too much chat to try to catch up on here. Okay, he played very well. I just want to go straight to the engine on that one. Try to learn something from it. Yeah, but it's kind of funny how many games I lose just because of I just need like 2-3 seconds on the clock. I mean, that's part of the game. I played too slow earlier on, but it's kind of silly. Okay. So, yeah. So, I lost in a from, so I forgot this was a bird. So this F5, I've never seen this F5 before. And yeah, the computer does not like it. We are just better. But it threw me off. I burned so much time on this. I'm glad you liked it. Nirad. Yeah, I love that type of stuff. So when I came across it, I had to share it. That Bars rule. Bears rule. I need a German speaker to give the correct pronunciation. But I looked up the pronunciation. It should be like bear. Okay. Anyways, this was all good. I did play a bit slow. It doesn't like the castling as much. That's not simple to understand. It wants e4 or take on f6. I mean, this would have alleviated some of my pain. And then e4. So they kind of transpose, hey? Yeah, but it's a very sharp opening. Oh, really? I didn't see any comments about that. Yeah, you can go kingside castling. It depends on the position, but you can castle kingside. The computer actually likes to castle kingside most of the time. No, not most of the time. It depends on the position, but yes. I think namely, no, it can be in a lot of different positions, but I think more often is when you play g3. Losing my voice here. Yeah, so I didn't play perfect here because it's such a sharp position, but I got really low on the clock. I played too slow here, ultimately. Like, I spent a minute here. I spent a minute here, literally. And then I spent 30 seconds here. I just got too low on the clock. And then I the queen d5 really hurts because I was just saying it. I said, it's queen d5. So why did I take on f5? That was so bad. I deserved to lose just for that. It was induced by my low time. And then, yeah, I'm always just worse here. And somehow I crawled back on the board, which is crazy. Yeah, he got too fancy here. He's still up a piece, but I get to trade off a lot of pawns, and he needs his pawns here, right? And so my idea, why I kept saying I want to get rid of all of his pawns, because I don't trust that he can mate with bishop and knight in a short amount of time. Maybe he could, but that was my best shot. But actually, he let me queen. I mean, and I know I didn't play perfectly here. I mean, and I dropped. Well, I couldn't have saved that pawn. Actually, I could have saved that pawn, but I just ran out of time. This is a draw, though. I played this correctly. I just played too slow. End of story. Okay, I'm gonna play another one. Okay. I'll try not to be so slow. I always say that. It never helps. Saying it doesn't magically make me play quicker. You get old, you get slow. I wonder if I should play the classical Dutch here. He wants c4. That's why he played knight bd2. I'm going to go my usual setup. Oh, wait, wow. Okay, he just wants a straight up London. The London is pretty good against the Dutch, though. So this would be a blunder, I think, because of knight g5. I guess I could still hold on to it, but this is scary too, though. So what do we want? Normally, I would want knight e4. Maybe I'm going to go Stonewall. Let's try a Stonewall, except this knight comes in. But yeah, let's try it regardless. Let's try a Stonewall here because Stone Cold said so. Should we go there immediately? Yeah, we shall. Yeah, I've been interested to buy Simon Williams on Stonewall Dutch, but it's kind of a small course. Well, for a lifetime course, it seemed a little small. Okay, I think I want to take with this pawn, with the D pawn, because it clears my bishop a little bit. That's my main reasoning. If he goes knight e5, I'm going to immediately challenge it. So let's do so. Thusly. F3, I think I'm taking on F3. Yeah, I am going to grab... Oh, that opens up his rook, but I cannot let that stay. So bishop F6. This forces a bishop trade, though. But then he can oh, he's going to come in with his knight, the bastard. He wants to repopulate that with his knight. I could go bishop A6, preventing that. Is there D? No, that should be okay there. Is there C4? Yeah, but then I can challenge him again because his knight can't pop in. So let's try this. Queen A4, I'm planning to just come in here. So let's try bishop A6. Yeah, and then I challenge the bishop. I'll go bishop, I think D6 now. Just he could sack and get a really strong center here. Take, and even this. It's possible. But I'm going to do this. Why your message is not getting through? I don't know. Sometimes the YouTube filter can be a little strict. Yeah, so I can give a check, obviously. So I think I just want to get rid of that bishop now. So let's do that. And then do I want C5? I think so, because then these pawns are on dark squares. I'm fixing his pawns on light. So let's go C5. Oh, wait, watch out there. Watch out there. So we shall come here. That was a close call. Missing the obvious here. Wow, my time. I'm such a slow player. This knight is awkward for him here. Peak rating online, 2237. Okay, check. But you're just going to come here later. So let's keep that in reserve. Let's get dangerous. Darkwing Duck. And maybe I can put it on D3. Punish if I lose on time, I lose the game? What are you talking about? Okay, if he moves the king, I'm really getting up in his grill. If he offers a trade, I might take him up on that offer. But my bishop is starting to get buried. Danny on chess.com. I play there occasionally. Not very often, though. Okay, so rook d3. Guys, I'm trying to play chess. I'm going to minimize chat. Too much chat. Too much chatter. Okay, so bang. If he moves the knight, I double up. Should be okay. And if he takes, well, I don't love that. Then I have check. Maybe does that do anything? No. Okay. So okay, here. I mean, I don't want him getting this passed pawn, connected passer. But the only other option here is to go G6, which I could entertain. It also lets him attack me. Take and like he can check. He's already up in here. Then he can double. I am holding. Okay. I mean it's double-edged. It's double-edged, obviously. Like, do I want to let him come in here? I'll play G6. I don't know. It was a close call between rook D3, G6. I don't know. They're probably both fine. This is maybe a bit more active. Like, oh, he locks it down. So I'm fine with that. Now he might possibly take on e4 here. And I would have to go check, take. He's got, I'll take him up in that, but he might do that. I'll pre-move this to show him I see his idea. Psychological warfare there. If he takes on e4, so taking on e4 might be playable because of all of his pawns. But with proper defense, I think I can hold. Okay, he doesn't do that. So again, I have this check. If king b1, okay, so we'll double up here first. Now this is a real threat. If queen b2, I again can just take. So he might have to go king d1. Okay, well this check is looking a bit better, but I don't have this yet. So check, queen b2. But then I've got a deflection. So let's start here because I'm lowering the clock. If he goes here, I have a deflection. He doesn't fall for it. Okay, now I run my pieces. Okay, so let's open up the position now. Open up the B file. We've got him right where we want him. He needs to connect his rooks again. He should have connected his rooks. He should have connected his rooks. Maybe he can do that. I could almost do this. Yikers. Doesn't quite work. It's so close to working. Okay, we'll take. Check, and then I have bishop d3. I bet you Vivek was salivating over that. He can take with the queen, though. But yeah, if he goes here, I've got bishop d3. Do I have this and then bishop d3? Oh, boy. Check. Right? And then bishop d3. It takes. That doesn't help at all. But this is almost yeah. And if I go here, take, and then check, then he's got rook f7, rook c2. I mean, okay, so that doesn't work, unfortunately. It almost works. Okay, so check here, he just takes. Yeah, so I don't have anything. I might have here, then I'm threatening. Is this a threat? Yeah, that is a threat, depending on what he does. Oh my god, my time. Can I go here? Oh shit, my time. The position's too interesting. And I'm going to flag again. Oh, too bad. The position is too interesting. Check. 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 He goes rook f2, rook c2, and then I go here. Here, I don't see it. Just don't see it. It's too slow at the end of the day. Yeah, I just ran out of time again. Every game. I just lose every game like that. Okay, guys, I think I'm going to end it there because that's twice now. It's just kind of silly. Outplaying my opponents and then just need 1 second more, 2 seconds more. But I don't know. I suck. Okay, have a good night. See you guys tomorrow.